October the 6th, 2022. Guys, you're looking at images of the National Hurricane Center. This is one from this afternoon, and we're looking at this tropical system coming in across Venezuela and the tip of Colombia. Right here, you're looking at, in the blue lines, tropical storm warnings. But notice by 2 a.m. Sunday, you've already had a hurricane pass these two tiny islands, and in the pink, you're dealing with hurricane watches. Supposedly going to move into Nicaragua, into El Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala. Some models are showing it possibly moving into the Bay of Campeche. Some are showing it moving into the Pacific Ocean. We're still a few days out. Again, this is Thursday, and we'll watch whatever changes, and we'll take a look at the models. Now, this is not the main reason I'm here, but it is about a major storm that's coming up in 32 days. Now, as we look at these images, we're going to talk about that storm coming up in 32 days. Here, you're seeing the storms just off the tip of northern South America. But as it comes back offshore into the Caribbean, this is where, in this path, is where it's going to strengthen. Now, what it does after that point, we do not know yet. But we will take a look at the models. But what I do want to talk about is the fact that in 32 days, November 8th, tomorrow will be 31 days, we have the elections. Now, there's, regardless of which side you're on in this election, there were a lot of questions about the last one, and we're going to keep this limited, even in the comments, and I trust you guys to comment about what I'm talking about now, but keep it in a down low mode, if you don't mind. I'd like to try to keep the channel. Things are coming up that's important that I watch, and we need to share those. But many of us know on both sides that there were a lot of irregularities a couple of years ago. Now, because of that, and because a lot of that has been discovered, then that certain group may not think they can get away with that again, just straight out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Maybe it won't be so easy because now the boy has cried wolf, and everybody's looking for it. So what would be the other option? And we've talked about this before. Right now, the stock market lost another 300-something points today. It's steadily going downhill. People are talking about this is going to be a week to remember. But we're, only a month away from the elections. We've got economic chaos. There's chaos around the planet right now. The Nord Stream explosion underwater now has been proven to be in the hands of NATO and you-know-who here, right? The radar indicates the helicopters that were hovering over the area. Anyway, what will happen between now and then? We've got to be very aware. You're going to have your head on a swivel big time, not just around you, but around the world, especially in this nation and in your area, and the effects of what comes out of the D.C. area by a small group of people that are handling the whole thing. Will they politely bow out either side if the other side wins? You know it won't happen like that. So what are we about to see? I don't think we're going to, let me say this, under martial law, then there is no election until that martial law has ended. And that would be at the discretion of whoever initiated the martial law, whatever administration was in place at that time. And that's the real storm right now. Now, again, you got a Cat 1 coming into possibly the Yucatan and some of those areas. And that's going to be something to watch. But this is going to be very important because right now, really the world is teetering on destruction. If you're paying attention at all, you understand what happened with Nord Stream, what now the nations that were in northern Ukraine have voted to be annexed into Russia. A lot of conflict going on there. All the nations are buying up, including here in the U.S., record amounts of potassium iodine, radiation poisoning. There's rumors that many are going into the bunkers very soon. We don't know yet, but I do want you to be aware that we're 32 days out. Will something happen between now and then, or will it be an attempted repeat of 2 years ago? I think we need to think about that. And again, keep your comments on the download, but I do want to hear about what have you seen, what you think, and what you think will happen. We're watching it, guys. You watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.